Programming is really neat. Programming is so fantastic that it alone is reason enough to fix schools. One of the more interesting things are programs that you know will take you too long to create, but they still call to you because they fix some real-world problem that you have personally. For me, it is a virtual desktop or computer desktop application that runs within a web page. Basically, you go to some website, click full screen, and you get a whole new computer with applications. All operating systems have serious annoyances, so building your own desktop is an escape from all that. One of the things that is holding me back is performance, as I tend to use low-power computers. But the idea keeps calling to me, and each time some OS ships a new desktop nonsense, I go back to it. Over the course of months and years, you strategize about such things, and reshape your own inventions, and ponder some more. Eventually, you will reach a breakthrough. Another interesting thing about programming is your personal software that you don't feel like sharing or sharing yet. To give another real-world example, I made a program that looks like iTunes, a music player, but its purpose is to prepare a playlist for each of my daily workouts and manage the speed of songs, slowly increasing tempo over time. You can change the tempo of a song with FFmpeg without making it sound chipmunk-like. Another program, SOX or SOX, has a built-in BPM counter, so it's simple math. Part of a test of a new version of this program was me hastily setting the default BPM to 165 and taking it straight to the gym. I have to test my math because my version of 165 is too fast to actually dance to. All the features of songs that I like are now too tightly packed together. And the songs, especially old rock and roll, are way too short. But, it is a good and fun and interesting workout. And I spent some good part of it today wondering if I should get a DJ deck where I could remix the rock and roll songs, or add a feature where my playlist would fluctuate. Some songs would get 140 BPM, while others could go all the way up to 170 even. It is a really fun problem to have, and it could become a little business idea. Why the heck not? Here, people would submit their non-copyrighted songs, and the programs would build out these huge workouts that increase in tempo over time. Or maybe it could be a little hardware gadget like a watch that speeds up the song with the press of a button or the turn of a knob. I sat down this evening to look at the iTunes-like user interface for this strange program, and I just pondered how fun making it was across a few years. Originally, it was just a bash script. Then I converted it to a Node.js command line program, and that was great. And now I made one of the subcommands open up a browser window, and another create an API interface, and another serve all the MP3 files. A user interface for managing playlists is actually really useful and makes things a lot easier. I'm working on a new rock and roll and Melbourne Shuffle playlist right now. And I think I'm gonna keep it at 165 BPM. I actually had to get new shoes with harder, more plasticky bottom so that they move with less friction on my now mad dance floor. I repeat, programming is really neat.